So to continue with our thought of the vertex with the angles on the inside of the circle, we're going to look at some steps here to solve. If you'll please notice, this is our very first question. And you'll notice they're asking us for an angle YZV. So first off, we have to identify that angle, YZV. It is here. So you'll notice right here in our steps, it says, ask yourself, where is the vertex located? We've got a lot of locations of this vertex. So we need to determine, is it inside the circle? Is it in the center of the circle? Or is it on the circle? So let's look at our picture. The vertex, in this case, is just inside. Now what that tells me is it will tell me to step 2, what formula am I going to use? So for this one with the vertex on the inside, I'm going to use the formula that says arc plus arc divided by 2 equals the angle. So in order to find this angle, this is where the question mark will be, we are going to have to take this arc right here, the arc that kind of lines up with that angle, this arc plus this arc, and we're going to divide it by 2. So I'm going to say 144 plus 114 divided by 2, and it's going to give me, if I use my calculator, it's going to give me a total of 129 degrees, which means that's how much this angle would be, 129 degrees. Now, what's awesome is the fact that these are vertical angles. So if this one's 129, this angle right here is 129 degrees as well. Now, let's look at example number 2. If you'll notice right here, our first question, where's the vertex? Oh, well, it looks like the vertex is on the inside. It's not necessarily at the center. And we're trying to figure out HKI. So we're trying to figure out this angle right here. So what that is you'll notice this arc plus this arc divided by 2 will give us this angle. So I'm going to say 41 plus 105 divided by 2. Put all that in my calculator and I get 73. That means angle HKI is equal to 73 degrees. This angle right here, 73 degrees, which makes this angle right here 73 degrees on the inside as well. Now, if you'll notice on this next problem, they're not asking us for an angle, they're asking us for an arc, L to K. So I'm going to highlight that. I still need to ask myself, where's the vertex of the angle? The angle of the vertex that they've given us is still on the inside of the circle. But they're asking us now to find this arc. So they've given us a couple of different characteristics, but we still have to use that same formula. So if you'll recall, it's still arc plus arc divided by 2 equals the angle. So now I'm like, what do I have? Is 62 an angle or an arc? Pretty sure, guys, that is an angle. So I'm going to put 62 where I see the word angle. Now, you'll notice here in the picture, I have 74. 74 here is an arc. So I'm going to put 74 where I see the word arc. And I don't know what this other arc is. What do we use in math when we don't know something? We put a variable. So we're going to put x divided by 2. Now, this involves a simple way of solving it. So here you would do a little, let's get rid of the fraction here. So we're going to multiply each side by 2. And what that does is it cancels out our fraction in this 2 here. So we're canceling that out and we're getting 74 plus x is equal to 124. That's what 62 times 2, forgive me. and then subtract the 74 to solve for the x. So x is equal to 50. Now, what that means is the measure of the arc is 50. So this right here would be 50. You could always go back and check in your calculator, and you could say, ooh, I don't know if that's right. Let's see if I put both of the arc measures in here, see if I get the angle measure. For my last example, we are going to try to find this arc CDE. I'm going to highlight it to show you on the circle. CDE goes this way, and you'll notice it is an arc. So it is an arc that is associated with an angle whose vertex is on the inside of the circle. And here's the other arc. So essentially, our formula that we've been doing is arc plus arc divided by 2 equals the angle. So here you'll notice arc plus arc divided by 2 equals the angle. So 73 plus we're not so sure divided by 2 equals 128. The math that we'll do here is we'll multiply both sides by 2. This indeed crosses out the 2's. We're left with 73 plus x is equal to 256. We subtract 73, and we're left with x equals 183. You'll notice that means this arc, CDE, is equal to 183. You can always go check, and you can add arc plus arc divided by 2 should equal 128. Now you should go to my Canvas page, and you should find the examples that you're supposed to work today that follow along with these examples.